Hello, come on in the room. Hello to all of my Facebook saints, my YouTube saints, and my Sunday school dropouts. I hope my family has had a wonderful day and you're looking forward to the new coming week. If this is your first time joining us, well, welcome to the family. We love having new people. Make sure to show us or let us know that you're new and where you're from so that we can show you some love. And of course, if you're catching us on a replay, it's never too late to join the party. Make sure that you like, click, share, follow, subscribe, all those wonderful things so that you never miss out on the fun that we have together. So how's everybody doing tonight? Let's see here. Hi, Angela. I hope you've had a wonderful day. You guys know the rule. You have to say something so that I know you're in the room. Let's see here. Hi, Miss Brenda and Sandra. Hope everybody is doing well. Good evening from Atlanta, the good ATL. You know, when I first graduated, I was stuck. I wanted to, before I went to college, I wanted to either go to Atlanta or Birmingham, and of course I ended up where? In Chickamauga. Oh, but I hope you guys are doing great and having a wonderful, wonderful day. Let's see here. Hi, my Pina from Macon, Georgia. That's my family, y'all. Let's see here. Hi, Melissa from California and Heather from Virginia. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Let's see here. Locust Grove. Now, Locust Grove gets me in trouble. That's where the Tanger outlet, one of those Tanger outlets is in Locust Grove. Yes, I know all about Locust Grove, Georgia. And we're gonna pray about the construction. I can never get to home to Macon in a decent time because of the construction that's right there around Locust Grove. But listen, family, we're going to have fun tonight. I missed you guys. It's been a long week, and I know that right now I can't go live on Wednesdays, but don't worry. I will still do pop-ups. Melissa says, how's school? Well, we survived the first week. Is what I will say. I was on my best behavior, other than the fact that they didn't tell me that the chairs don't come with brakes, and they have wheels. And I know I did a never again about that. But beyond that, I think I'm okay. Pray for the teachers. I'm very quiet and just smile, and I'm trying to act right this week. But something tells me as we get further into the classes, I will act up a little bit. We will see. Sarah says, what? Let me see here. Sarah says, I'm still laughing at you. Girl, I'm telling you, just pray for that poor child, that poor young college girl who almost saw her maker because I ran right into it with that chair. That's who you need to pray for. That's who's on our prayer list today. Woo, because it was scary. Oh, yeah, nobody told me all this had changed. Nobody. Well, listen here. Oh, thank you. Yes, Miss Brenda says praying for Tennessee. Yes, we've had floods in the Tennessee area. In Middle Tennessee, there was a lot of flooding, and several people lost their lives. So we definitely want to pray for them. And Melissa says, yes, pray for our teachers and for us as well. Yes, these poor teachers. These poor teachers. I'm struggling with this a little bit, and I'll be honest with you all. I pride the fact that we have a safe space here, and that if you look on our page, if you look at some of the profiles of family that gathers here on Sundays, and you'll see we all come from different backgrounds. We all have different beliefs. We all have different political backgrounds. I have seen that we have a diverse group, and I love that about us, okay? And I don't ever want that to change. But I'm struggling. I'll be very honest, because a year ago, we were scared. And it didn't matter if you were Black or white. It didn't matter if you were Democrat or Republican. It didn't matter if you were rich or poor. or atheist or Christian. It did not matter. We all were united. We were united in a fear because we didn't know what was going to happen or what to expect in the next day, because we didn't understand COVID. All we knew was that people were dying. Okay. Now, y'all got to help me with this. That's all we knew. Can somebody explain to me how we went from that to where we are now, where people are literally rioting over a mask, over a vaccine, where people are so hateful to each other and distrusting of everybody and no respect for anybody's health, opinion, or health, or any of the above? I don't understand how that just like that, it just happened. And here we are fighting over a piece of cloth. And you have thousands of people who are just trying to get out of their homeland. Thousands of people who are just as scared as we were a year ago. Honestly, that's not even a fair comparison. They're even more scared. And I'm just lost. I'm being honest. I'm just lost. You have a whole Haiti doesn't even exist anymore, to be honest. They just went through another devastation and they are just broken. And here we are in America, literally ready to fight over a piece of cloth. Somebody make it make sense to me. Ms. Brenda said it's absolutely heartbreaking. It was happening then. I think it's just more coverage of it now. I agree. It was happening then, but now there is this, I believe it's the divide is greater. The divide is so much greater now than it was then, because even if you wanted to wear a mask, didn't want to wear a mask, there was this underlying undercurrent of fear that kind of kept us all together, or at least acknowledging each other. And I pray for my teachers. I pray for the kids as they have to go back into that type of environment. Oh, Miss Mary, we are absolutely going to talk about Miss Jeannie Robertson tonight. We will definitely talk about her tonight. Okay, I don't know where that tangent came from, but I want us to just stay just like we are in here. I have a personal belief of a mask. Some people have different beliefs, and that is fine. But in this room and in this house, we are going to stay loving each other, because you know what? You can have a difference of opinion and still get along and respect each other. You know, it's okay. So we definitely, I don't know. Somebody said something about teachers and I just went on a tangent. I'm so sorry. Well, listen, let me, Miss Mary, don't you worry. We definitely are going to talk about Miss Jeannie Robertson. We are definitely going to talk about her tonight. Tina says it's not cloth. It's being made to do things by the government. And that's fine. If you feel that the government is making you do something, that's absolutely fine. I get that stance. What I don't understand is how we're treating each other. That's what I don't get. There is more info out there now, and people just want to make their own, which is make your decision, boo. I'm with you. But does that make sense? What I'm saying? It's not about if you want to wear it or if you don't want to wear it. It's more about how you choose to. We should respect each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting at. It's the lack of respect that we have for each other that hurts my heart. You know? Let's see here. I miss Miss Margaret's comment. Miss Margaret, I agree. The good Lord put the world on pause, and we should have focused on him. And we did for a minute. And then in the twinkle of an eye, the enemy stepped in a mask. in a mask. Yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get on this tangent. I understand we all have different opinions, and we can have those. But I just want us to respect each other. That's all. That's all. Just a little respect, just a little love. Now, that's a funny transition to go from that to what I'm about to tell you. I want to talk to y'all tonight. I got an interesting bless your heart because I have a question for you all. Now, mind you, I just said we need to respect each other and our views. So watch this segue. Watch how we turn this. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see here. Wait a minute. Hold on. Miss Tina says, yes, it has been made a very divisive subject by the government, and we all need to have respect and grace. Yes, thank you. That's exactly what I'm saying. We are all welcome to the table. That's right, Kelly. Okay, now keep this respect thing in mind when I tell y'all this, bless your heart. This one, understand this, because there's no judgment here. I don't know how to take this. I don't want to, I don't know. There's a woman who believes she is a reincarnated version of Marilyn Monroe, and that her reincarnated version of Marilyn Monroe has married the ghost of Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. I know. I don't know how we went from what we were talking about to this, but here's my question, since we're talking about respecting other people's views. That was an unexpected segue. How would you handle it if somebody in your family came to you with a situation like this and said that they had married the ghost of Michael Jackson? Mm-hmm. I'm just curious. I want to know what your first thought would be. Denise says, pray for me. Panic attack took meds. Oh, listen. I want you to just go walking and take deep breaths, and remind yourself it's okay. Remind yourself it's okay. Been there. Yes. Oh, y'all said she's off her record. Q said, what the heck? I know. Y'all look it up. If you go on Google right now and type in married Michael Jackson's ghost, this situation will pop up. Miss Christine said, what is she smoking? Y'all, we're not supposed to judge the people. So I just want to know. Hi, Yolanda from Jeffreys Bay, South Africa. Thank you for joining us. Oh, Margaret said, I tell her to admit herself to an insane. What? Y'all. See, y'all are so funny. Okay, let's see here. Sarah says, I would ask her if he could teach me the smooth. Thank you. See, if we're going to be married to him, let's be useful. Can he teach us the moonwalk? I'm just saying. Better yet, does that mean she gets royalties? Or is she entitled to his estate? Before we write her off, let's just get some more details, shall we? Oh, but no, seriously, how would you handle that? I honestly don't know. I don't either. I have no words. And speaking of having no words, I saw another situation that I wanted to. This is a couldn't be me. This is a couldn't be me for the ages. Okay, and then we'll get into tonight's talk or discussion. So this family, and unfortunately, I did not look to see who said I want him to perform Thriller. I did not get a chance to see where this story happened, okay? But there was a family of 4 trying to just enjoy their time together at Wendy's. If anybody knows where this happened, please put it in the comments. And they were sitting outside. A lot of restaurants have really upped their outdoor space. And this family of 4 were trying to sit outside and enjoy a good little meal. That's all they wanted. And all of a sudden, A car, and there's a video of this, a car literally went through the air and went flying and damaged the building and almost landed on the family. Wendy's, let me tell you something. Could you imagine just sitting outside trying to enjoy yourself a good little frosty? Because you know I love the frosty, the little chocolate frosty, and you dip the French fries in there. Could you imagine? You just want a single. That's all you want. The 4 for $4. Oh, you want some spicy chicken nuggets. Can you tell I'm hungry? And all of a sudden, in the midst of your chewing, a physical car comes at you. Somebody help me, please. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. When I tell you my soul would leave my body right there. Could not be me. What are y'all in these comments talking about? Hold on, let me back up some. Oh, let's see here. Nancy says it couldn't be. Oh, we're back on. It wouldn't be you because you don't look like Marilyn Monroe. Let me tell you, couldn't be me either. And if I'm going to marry somebody, I don't think it'd be Michael Jackson. You understand? I love Michael Jackson. I loved his music. Okay. I know he had lived a controversial life, but I loved his music. You got to separate the artist from their craft. But when I tell you, if I'm going to marry somebody, it would not be him. It'd be, I don't know. Not him. Let's see here. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. The comments went too fast and I missed something. Miss D, do you mind posting what is so exciting? Congratulate. Oh, your daughter gave birth, Kim. I love it when we have new babies. Congratulations to you too. Congratulations. Well, listen, those were my 2 stories that I saw that I was like, wow. Angels. Yes, Marie said, God's angels are watching and protecting the family from that incident. Absolutely. But when I tell you, every time I saw a burger, every time I saw that little flat meat, I would just pass out. Oh, no. Whew. Okay. Well, listen, I wanted to talk to you guys tonight about a bit of a different subject matter. So I know that I posted a video earlier yesterday where I was in line at McDonald's and legit, I was not paying any attention. I saw the woman's car in front of me. It had the big sticker on there, which a lot of people choose to memorialize their loved ones by putting their name and their date of birth and their sunrise and sunset. So I glanced at it, but that was about it. Okay. And she was directly in front of me. And as she got to the window, I was paying no attention. I did notice that she had the outline of a motorcycle. And I could tell that based on the motorcycle and the sunrise and sunset date, it was in honor of a young man who had passed on a motorcycle. Okay. But that's all I took from it. And then she pulled off. And as I got to the window, scrambling to find my $2, the girl in the cashier said, "Hey, the young lady in front of you paid for your food and wanted to give you this card." And I posted the card. So please, I want you all to go and look at that story because that's kind of where I want to be with us tonight. The card, it was so poignant, you all. And you can look at it. It's on the post right above this live. But the post, it showed a picture of the young man and it just said, look twice. And it gave a Bible scripture out of Romans, but that was it. It didn't give you any information about contact. It didn't give you anything other than this is how we're choosing to remember Riley Jenkins. I am in awe of this mother and how she was able to take a tragedy and turn it in such a way that it can be a blessing for somebody else. And I want to know from you all, do you have any examples? Is there anything that has happened in your life? It doesn't have to be as big or grand, or even the gesture that she did by simply paying for my meal and making sure that I knew to look twice. But is there anything in your life that was tragic or that is painful that you could use to be a blessing to someone else? You know, something we always say is there is a test in every testimony, and there's a blessing in every storm. And from this young man's passing, she was able to bless other people. Yes, she blessed me with the meal, but it's so much more than that. So much more. She is a blessing because she's proof of fortitude. She's proof of strength. And don't worry, I'm going to find her. But the name of the website that they have, or the group that they have on Facebook, is called Riley's Socks. Riley Socks. So make sure that you go there and like the page. I want to talk with her, and I might even bring her on to talk to us a little bit about, or I may do her on a Get Your Shine On to talk to us about her cause and her life and her son and what her mission is. But is there anything that you've done? It could be small, where though it hurts you, it was a blessing to somebody else. You know, that's what I want to know. Hi, Roel. A woman this past, y'all are still on it. Yes, I saw the Etta James young lady. Now, in her defense, well, I will say the young lady who was on Dr. Phil, she did look like Etta James. The lady who's married to Michael, she doesn't look like Marilyn. But each his own. To each his own. To each his own. Ashley says today is National Rainbow Day. We lost 2 babies and had 2 girls after that. Our first rainbow is named, oh, Riley, Ashley. Do you, by any chance, use your story to bless others, or to let others who maybe have lost children know that there is life and there is hope after that tragedy? Let me know if that's what you do. I'm just curious. That is such a blessing. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Well, listen, to me, when you're able to take those types of situations and turn them around, you truly are a blessing. And that is an example of you getting your shine on, okay? Oh, you're now a counselor? Oh, my goodness. And others who have lost kids. Oh, that is wonderful. And young widows. See how you getting your shine on, ma'am? You are getting your shine on. Can you do me a favor, Ashley? Go into my email and send me your email address. And I'll tell you about it later, but send me your email address. Well, listen, you guys, I want you, this is my homework. Since I'm in school, I'm putting y'all in school. This is my homework for you. I've got something that I'm working on, and I need for you all to think about that. If it's you or if it's someone you know, who has a story, who has been through something that is so tragic and so hard, but they've come out on the other side. And because of their strength and their fortitude, they are a blessing to others. And they do things like what Riley's mom is doing, or like what Melissa is doing. I need you to tell me about those people. If you will, inbox me, or you're more than welcome to email me. I have something I'm working on, and I need that information. And so you can definitely inbox me on Facebook, or you can email me. Of course, my email address is not pulling up. Hold on, y'all. You can email me about them. But I really do need some help with that. Before we get out of here, because I know usually we're being silly, and we will be. I need y'all not to be walking around here talking about your Marilyn Monroe and married to Michael Jackson, or that you're Etta James. And be careful trying to eat a good burger. Okay. But we lost. Nope. I should not say we lost. We lost here on earth. Absolute a comedic genius. Her name is Jeannie Robertson. She was a humorist, and she was one of my heroes. Jeannie was this tall woman who was from the Carolinas, and she talked about eating oh God, Enon University all the time. And she talked about her husband, whom she referred to as left brain, which is similar to me talking about my husband, who is literal. And she told these wonderful stories that were so impactful and would draw people in. She was absolutely phenomenal and great. And if you don't know anything about Jeannie Robertson, please, 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 I beg of you, look her up on YouTube. About 3 weeks ago, her husband passed away, and she passed away over the weekend. And oh, my heart goes out to her family, to her son Beaver, to her manager Tony, and all of these people. She told stories about them. So you felt like you knew them, even if you've never met her, which I wanted to meet her so bad and never had an opportunity to. But she had a way of telling stories and connecting people and making you feel like you knew her. Oh, Kelly, I'm telling you, hilarious. My favorite story about her was her husband getting ingredients for a pound cake and her getting on her son about a car. Her son's named Beaver. Just look her up. I will make sure to post one of her videos here so that you have an opportunity to just enjoy her humor. Oh, she was a jewel. She was a gem. And as a humorist, I would sit at her feet and learn. She truly had a heart of gold. She was a light. She was a light. Yes, she passed this weekend, Julie. But I loved her. I'm going to post one of her videos tonight, okay? Listen, tonight was a little bit all over the place, and it's just because this week has been crazy and rough. But now, Sydney and I and Daniel have kind of started our nice little routine, and I think we're back to normal. And so next Sunday will be a lot better. I promise. Next Sunday we'll have a lot of laughs because I won't be in the middle of trying to do some crazy writing. Joey, just wait. She was an absolute remarkable woman. Absolute remarkable woman. And based on the fact of her passing and based on my experience this weekend, I just want us to remember, my prayer is that we just cherish every single moment that we have here on this earth, and to remember that we are a light and our job is to always shine, which means to get to what? Stop holding in negative energy. And yes, Rachel Lynn, it is cowboy season, so I am sure there will be some never again videos coming your way. But my prayer for us tonight is that we just live every day to the fullest. You all, get your shine on. Get your shine on. How do you feel about your show? Which show, Miss Tina? You mean this show tonight, or the show that I did a few weeks ago? Miss Christine, poor Sydney was in the shower getting ready for school tomorrow, so I didn't steal one. She's going to be mad at me. Don't worry, I'm going to make up for it. Her name is Jeannie Robertson. Don't worry, I'm about to post one of her videos as soon as this live is over. I will post the very first one that I saw, that I absolutely fell in love with her. She's the great storyteller. You all, get your shine on. Get your shine on. And I love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.